Ikävästi kun noita ampuu jalkaan, ne menee poikki. Kas. No. Kas noin. Tota mä lyön. In your face, yeah. Oh yeah! Niinku räjähti. Okei, nyt rupeaa panokset loppumaan. 76. Olisi kiva, jos saatais jostain lisää. Ei hätää, päästiin sukkulalle. Sukkulalle, ei. Go, 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 double time! Ja sit jokeri hoitaa loput. Sillä on jotain déjà vu tästä pelin alusta. Älä sinne eteen mene. Olisit kiertänyt takaa. Taidettiin päästä pakoon. Kyllä. Ja nyt Illusive Manille lähdetään rupattelemaan, että mitä helvettiä. Eli level up tuli. Siinä vähän summaria, saatiin uusi Machine Gun ja Damage Protectionia ja Tech Damagea ja krediittejä ropisi 75 tonnia. Element Zero 500. Eli ihan rahakas ja muutenkin ihan hyvä reissu. Saatiin kaikennäköistä herkkua. Mutta sit lähdetään rupattelemaan. Kyllä on, kyllä. Joo, kyllä.
Shepard, looks like Edie extracted some interesting data before the collector ship came back online.
I knew I couldn't trust you.
Edie told us the distress call originated from the collectors. You betrayed us, just like I knew you would.
We're at war. The collectors are taking humans, and every minute we waste is one more we give the enemy to prepare.
I know the stakes, but we're supposed to be on the same side, and I can't trust you.
Without that information, we don't reach the collector homeworld, and you and every other human may as well be dead. It was a trap, but I was confident in your abilities. And don't forget Edie. The collectors couldn't have anticipated her.
You invested in me. Why lie?
You could have told me the plan. You say I'm important, but you sure try hard to get me killed.
I needed the collectors to believe they had the upper hand. Telling you could have tipped them off in any number of ways. Besides, I wouldn't have sent you in if I didn't think you could succeed.
What did we learn?
Just tell me it was worth the trouble.
It was. Edie confirmed our suspicions. The Reapers and Collector ships use an advanced Identify Friend-Foe system that the relays recognize. All we need to do is get our hands on one of those IFFs.
A little late for that info.
I was just on the Collector ship. Why didn't you say anything about finding their IFF?
As I said, Edie just confirmed it. Besides, you wouldn't have had time to find and extract it. But we have options. An Alliance science team recently determined that the Great Rift on the planet Klendigan is actually an impact crater from a mass accelerator weapon. A very old mass accelerator. I sent a team to find either the weapon or its target. They found both. The weapon was defunct, but it helped us plot the flight path of the intended target. A 37-million-year-old derelict Reaper. We found it damaged and trapped in the gravity of a brown dwarf.
Brown dwarf?
Aren't brown dwarfs basically stars that didn't quite make it?
Simply put, but accurate. They're gas giants that don't quite have the masses of stars. Expect gale force winds and extremely high temperatures. The Reaper has a mass effect field that keeps it in orbit, likely an automated response to the external threats. It's stable, but I won't call it safe.
Disabling Reaper.
I saw what Sovereign did to the Citadel fleet. Hard to imagine anything could stop something that powerful.
This vessel is a relic from a battle waged while mammals took their first steps on Earth. There's no trace of the species that took the shot. Perhaps it was their one moment of defiance before being wiped out.
What's the catch?
I get the feeling this isn't going to be a simple swing by and pick up our package.
We lost contact with Dr. Chandana's team shortly after they boarded. Initial reconnaissance revealed no clues, and it was too risky to commit more resources. But now we need that IFF. I'll forward the coordinates to Joker. In the meantime, I suggest you tell your crew I didn't risk their lives unnecessarily. It will make things easier going forward.
Edie, tell the crew to assemble. We've got a lot to talk about.
Of course, Shepard.
Se on vähän kierrokaveri, sen silmistä ehkä niin näkee sen, että
So the elusive man didn't sell us out. Could have fooled me.
Lied to us, used us, needed access to the collector databanks. Necessary risk.
I still don't like it.
He tries something like that again, and the collectors will be the least of his problems. Edie, are you sure this IFF is going to work?
My analysis is accurate, Shepard. I have also determined the approximate location of the collector homeworld, based on navigational data from their vessel.
That can't be right.
Check. Mä en luota tuohon. Check ED system.
Better run the diagnostics, Joker. Looks like our AI's got a bug in the software.
My calculations are correct. The collector homeworld is located within the galactic core.
Can't be. The core is just black holes and exploding suns. There are no habitable planets there.
Could be an artificial construction, space station protected by powerful mass effect fields and radiation shields.
Even the collectors don't have that kind of technology.
Sovereign indeed.
The collectors are just servants of our real enemy, and we've all seen what their masters are capable of. They built the mass relays on the Citadel. Who's to say they can't build a space station surrounded by black holes? No wonder nobody's ever returned from a trip through the Omega-4 mass relay.
The logical conclusion is that a small safe zone exists on the far side of the relay, a region where ships can survive. Standard relay transit protocols would not allow safe transport. Drift of several thousand kilometers is common, and would be fatal in the galactic core. The Reaper IFF must trigger the relay to use more advanced encrypted protocols.
We need to build a team. Tässä ilmeisesti on sellainen jossain määrin valinta, eli meillä ehkä saattaisi olla niin kuin tarvittava ryhmä ilmeisesti valmiina. Eli me voitaisiin lähteä suorittamaan NS sitä pääjuonta, vaikka sitä me nyt ollaan tässä periaatteessa koko ajan tehty. Tai voitaisiin jatkaa ryhmän keräämistä. Me jatketaan ryhmän keräämistä, koska mä tosiaan mä haluan täydellä ryhmällä mennä. We need to build our team.
Just because we can follow the collectors through the relay doesn't mean we can take them out. I don't want to go after them until I know we're ready.
Sooner or later we need that IFF. I say, why wait?
It's a derelict Reaper. What if the collectors are waiting for us? We may want to build up our team before we take that kind of risk.
Stick with building a team.
The more people we have on our side, the better our chances of success. We need to keep building up the team.
It's your call, Commander. Whatever you decide, we're with you.
Yeah. Ja sellainen tehtävä oli se, katson tuon kellolaite, se on 16.55, eli ei vielä mitään hätää. Renegade-pisteet tulee, Paragone, Renegade-pisteet sen takia, koska me oltiin pikkasen kovia Illusimanille. Sinänsä justiin nuo Renegade-pisteet, ne vähän jakaantu. Miksi täällä laitetaan tällaisia muruja? Niitä ropisee vähän silleen niin kuin, ei nyt välttämättä niin pahoista teoista aina. Esim. Tossakin meidät nyt petettiin, ja kun me mentiin sanoa siitä, että mitä helvettiä, niin sitten tulee niinku Renegade-pisteet. Me ei ruveta mielistelemään. katsotaan niin tänne mennään. Ollaanko saatu jotain kivaa? Assault Rifle Accuracy olisi ihan kätevä, mutta niin... Jos nyt tää ei luultavastikaan tule vaikuttamaan meidän tohon noin niin isoon aseeseen. Iridiumi 5 tonnia, ton vois ottaa nyt ainakin tosta, niin saa Miranda. Ja kukas muu sitä käyttää, niin pikkasen jytympää. Tech damagea, meillä nyt ei ilmeisesti muuta on. Element Zero tonni, no, napataan se. Ja niin... Mitä tää vaatii? 15 tonnia platinumia. Muistan mä kyllä jossain vaiheessa vetää vielä yhden ranin, sellaisen niin skannausranin. Joo. En vielä tuu sitä tekemään. Tänne ei nyt varmaan avautunut mitään muuta. Prototypeja. En ole varmaan periaatteessa pitäisikö mun ottaa tämä. Mitä tää vaatii? Tää vaatii Advanced Training. Use a single bonus power obtained loyal. Joo. Se vaatii 5 tonnia Element Zerota. Eli tämä tuun ottamaan jossain vaiheessa. Mä otan luultavasti ne Armor Piercing Bullets, mitä saatiin Garruksen kautta. Ja voisiko mä nyt ottaa Missile Launcherin tässä vaiheessa? Saatais pikkasen niin... Mä en hirveän tykkää tosta se ulkoasusta, mutta... Saatais vähän nyt ainakin... SMG Shield Piercing, okei. Okay. Tuo olisi varsin kätevä, eli lyödään nyt sinne sitten. Ja nyt me luultavasti ei saada enää mitään muuta. Armoreita ei ole, ei. Joo, kyllä. Prototypeikään ei, muuten ei, joo. Eli aika nyt on kaikki kulutettu resurssit, mitä on saatavilla. Ja. Siellä on ilmeisesti talilla meille asiaa. Näin vähän viime kerrasta. Katsotaan mitä Kelly sanoo.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Okei. Okay. Saanko mitään muuta mulle? Et näköjään. Unread messages. It could happen to you. Voisin olettaa, että jonkunnäköinen roskaposti. En jaksa sitä ruveta lukea. You changed my life. From Jade. Greetings, Commander. Liera Tsani gave me your contact information. I was one of the clean. You me Okei, eli tää ilmeisesti joku näistä työntekijöistä siellä tornilla, kenet pelastettiin. I'm also going to buy some nice clothes. Se on kiva. Vaatteita kannattaa aina ostaa. Varsinkin hienoja vaatteita. Guarding Angels. From Oriana Lawson. Okei, eli hänen siskoltansa. I hope this right commandership. I'm Oriana. I poked around a little. I found the information broker who got me this address. But I wanted to save me. I'd got in all these years. P.S. Don't let her. Don't tell her I sent you this word makes you angry. And P.P.S. Eli vielä sellainen niinku extra PS. Miranda quit looking at Shepard's messages. Oh, don't ugly, you don't know. It's what I do. Eli siellä pikkasen sisar arvioi, että Miranda lukee minun sähköpostit ja siinä saattaa hyvinkin käydä niin. Jutellaan sulle.
You had me so worried when you were trapped on the collector ship. Thank goodness for Edie.
Thank the entire crew.
The Normandy crew delivered, including you.
You're too kind. We were there to help, but Edie gets the credit this time. The Elusive Man made sure Edie was installed for this mission. Now I see why. Anyway,
Älä kissa viitit
how may I
raapia.
help you, Commander?
How's the crew?
Is there anything I should know?
Tally seems very distraught after receiving a message. Maybe you could check in on her down in engineering. Thane would like to see you down in life support on the crew deck.
Okei.
Anything else, Commander?
That'll be
Sieltä
all.
lähtis molempien
I'll be here
henkilökohtaiset
if you need
tehtävät, ja nehän tullaan tosiaan tekemään. Se miksi, niin sehän ollaan selitetty jo moneen kertaan. Mutta sanotaan nyt vielä, että se tosiaan vaikuttaa siihen viimeiseen tehtävään. Mä en tiedä, mulla on nyt peukalo näin jumissa. Että. Ja. Mistä tuliko tää nyt? Tali täällä, vai oliko se jossain? On se täällä. Noniin, hello.
Shepard, I've got a problem and I may need your help. But I need to ask you something first. I need to know if I can trust you. Some of this might involve fleet security. Cerberus cannot be involved.
I'll make sure of it.
You have my word. If necessary, I'll contact the elusive man to make sure he stays out.
Don't bother. He just lied to you. Hearing it from you is enough. I just received a message from the migrant fleet. The Admiralty Board has accused me of treason. I'm scared, Shepard.
They're crazy.
Nobody who knows you could believe you betray your people, Tally.
I don't know. They don't lay charges like this unless the evidence seems absolute. But thanks. I appreciate your faith in me, Shepard.
What are the charges?
Is it because you're working with Cerberus?
I'm not working with Cerberus. I'm working with you. And I got leave to serve on the Normandy again. I have no idea what they're accusing me of. You'd think I would remember if I betrayed the fleet.
Se on kyllähän sellainen, kyllä sen pitäisi pysyä muistessa. So what's the next step?
What happens when a Quarian is accused of treason?
There's a hearing with members of the Admiralty Board acting as judges. My father is an admiral on the board. He'll have to recuse himself from judgment. I can't even imagine what he's thinking right now. The punishment for treason is exile. If they convict me, I can never go back.
Investigate. Nature of charges.
So you have no idea why they're accusing you?
None. The specifics of charges like this are rarely discussed on open channels. I won't know any more until I get to the flotilla.
Punishment.
What happens if you're convicted?
Like I said, exile. The specifics
Shepard on
are
vähän
up to
tyhmä,
the
se
judges.
ymmärrä ekalla
If
kerralla.
it's deemed only a tragic mistake in judgment, the guilty party might receive a small ship and supplies. Not that it really matters. Either way, if I'm convicted, I'll never see the migrant fleet again.
Exile is an odd choice.
So no prison and no death penalty?
We don't have the spare resources for long-term incarceration. Monitored work detail is more effective. And we don't have enough people to afford executions. An exile can still have children, and those children are welcomed back to the fleet.
Okay. How common is this?
How often is someone from the fleet charged with treason?
It's rare. It must be something that affects the entire flotilla, not just one ship. The most recent one was Anora Vanya Vassalani, an engineer who handed over fleet
Anora
defense
Vanya
schematics to the
Vassalani.
Batarians. She had good intentions. The Batarians were contracted to upgrade our systems, but they passed the defense schematics to a pirate gang.
What happened to her? Luultavasti exile. Mä en oo varma.
Was she convicted?
No.
Ai
She made a suicide run on the pirate
Ai,
gang.
ai, ai.
She destroyed them before they could attack the fleet. She was pardoned posthumously. Let's hope I don't have to prove my innocence that way.
Trial procedure. Procedure. Joo.
So how does the trial work? How soon do we need to get you there?
They'll wait a reasonable period of time for me to come and defend myself. Eventually, if I don't show up, they'll try me in absentia. As for how it works, it's less formal than an Earth trial or something you'd see on the Citadel. We're family. This is just the worst kind of family meeting.
Okei, oliko täällä mitään muuta? I'll help.
Okay, let's go find the flotilla.
I was going to book passage on another ship. I didn't think there would be time for you to help.
Siis aina on Talille
I'll
aikaa
program the
auttaa.
Normandy with the flotilla's current location. The admirals will be waiting for us.
Eli joo, mutta mä tässä mietin vaan, että me voitais periaatteessa käydä rekruittaamassa se vielä ilokselta. Nyt mä taas, niin se viimeinen kaveri ennen kuin... Ja! Mä melkein unohin. Kalat. Pitää käydä ruokkia. Vai mitä kissa? Joo. Kaloille ruokaa. Kissa syö kaloja. Nom nom nom. Ja täältä löytyy sitten, ei olla Teinille käyty vielä kertaakaan jäbäämässä, mutta live supportista, niin sieltä löytyy meidän salamyhkäinen assassini. Erittäin tyylikäs hahmo.
Shepard, I mentioned when we met on Ilium that I was dying. It's called Keprel syndrome. It's not communicable, but I have less than a year to live.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Are you feeling sick? I could get the doctor.
No. Though I suppose that is a part of it. My mortality has me dwelling on things. I had a family once. I still have a son. His name is Kolyat. I haven't seen him for a very long time.
Ja muistan, että jotenkin liittyy tosiaan niin hänen poikaansa. Sellainen kutina mulla oli. Last meeting.
How long has it been since you talked?
10 years. He showed me some of his schoolwork and asked if we could dance crazy. We did that when he was younger.
Dance crazy?
What sort of dance is that?
It's... I checked my extranet contacts. I expect an update on my next target. The console plays music. Old. Unfashionable. Kolyat jumps into the room. My father runs around in circles. I scoop him up, toss him into the air. He shrieks, laughs, spin me. The console beeps. I put him down. Click the message. Father, he pleads. Tugs my sleeve. I need to read this, I say. I don't look at him.
That's not what I expect.
You never mentioned this before. Why now?
When my wife departed from her body, I attended to that issue. I left Kolyat in the care of his aunts and uncles. I have not seen him or talked to him since.
Ja tosiaan niin, jos hänelle oltaisiin aikaisemmin menty juttelemaan, niin ennen kuin tämä tehtävä olisi tullut, niin olisi saatu vähän niin kuin se selville. Mutta tosiaan muistot käy läpi vähän niin kuin tuollaisena flashbackkeinä silleen jännästi, mitä tuossa äsken juuri todistettiin. Why didn't you take him?
That's not the choice I expected. Why didn't you raise him yourself?
Sä
My
oot
body is
assassin.
blessed with the skills to take life. The Hanar honed them in me. I have few others. I didn't want that life for Kolyat. I hoped he would find his own way. If he hated me, so be it. He would not have shared the path of sin. I used my contacts to trace Kolyat. He has become disconnected. He does what his body wills.
He's become what?
You'll have to explain that one to me.
Disconnected. The body is not our true self. The soul is. Body and soul work as one in a whole person. When the soul is weakened by despair or fear, when the body is ill or injured, the individual is disconnected, no longer whole.
Why is Kolyat disconnected?
What's wrong with him? Is he hurt?
Something happened that should not have. He knows where I've been, what I've done. I don't know his reasons, but he has gone to the Citadel. He's taken a job as a hitman. I would like your help to stop him. This is not a path he should walk.
Hitman?
You don't hire a raw rookie for a contract killing.
I'm afraid someone may have seen we share a name and assumed we share skills. I don't know why he would accept the task.
Why me?
Thane, I don't have your contacts and I don't have your tracking skills. Why do you need my help for this?
I don't need your help. I want it. The last time I saw my son, they wrapped her body in sea vines, weighted it with stones. He tries to pull from me, calls for her. The Hanar lift her off the platform. They sing like bells. The fire has gone to be kindled anew. He begs them not to take her away. They let her body slide into the water. He hits me. Don't let them. Stop them. Why weren't you? It rains. It always rains on Kaje. Warm water pours down his face.
I'm sorry.
I didn't mean to make you relive that.
Perfect memory. It is sometimes a burden.
We'll stop him.
I'll get us to the Citadel as soon as possible.
Thank you, Shepard. I'll be meditating until you need me.
Mäkin rupean meditoimaan, mutta se on kaikki coolit ihmiset tekee. Niin. Koska noin saatiin myös Teinin tehtävä. Ja niin tosiaan kaloja käydään ruokkimassa. Ja uskon, että mennään kyllä vielä Iliumille. Sehän oli se paikka. Eli käydään se... Tulla ranteen paukkuna. Mä oon ihan jumissa jotenkin. Mä tuo peukalo häiritsee. Ei nyt itse peukalo, mutta tosta mistä niinku peukalo alkaa tuo etusormen peukalon väliin. Se on jotenkin jumissa. Kyllä täällä ollaan vielä hengissä. Se on positiivista. Feed the fish. Shesh. Ja hamsterillakin on hauskaa ja musiikki soi ja vaikka mitä. Muutama pienuusmalli vielä saamatta. Ja. En mä tiedä. No. Näppäimistäkin lakkaa taas toimimasta. Combat Information Centerille pompataan ja... Galaxy Mappiin. Ja mehän ollaan... Missäs helvetissä me ollaan? Onko meillä kaikkea tarpeellista? Ei oo kaikkea. Fueli on, mutta probeja voitais ostaa lisää. Ja mut vähän niinku ahistaa, että mä joudun vielä yhden tollasen... Wow! Save crashing ship. What? Help Tali. Mutta mennään tosiaan niin vielä Iliumille vielä kerran. Ja käydään tuon Justikar hoitamassa sieltä puolellemme. Ja. Mä uskon se varmasti voisi ehkä tällä kertaa sitten riittää siihen. Enter orbit. Land. Peikis. Ja nyt luultavasti käydään, sen verran voi varmaan vähän spoilata, niin kun, että käydään naiskauneutta hakemassa ja lähdetään miesryhmällä eteenpäin. Eli otetaan Karus ja otetaan Jacobia. Onko Jacobilla? Joo, pidetään alkuperäisen. Äijä voimiin lähdetään rymisemään. Ja nyt on 4 pointsia täällä. Tosin mä en enää tarvi 4 pointsia, mutta tuo on... Koska mä otan tähän. Joo, kyllä me tähän lähdetään, koska tätä panostyyppiä mä käytän nyt yleisemmin. Kunnes tosiaan saadaan Armor Piercing. Tai mä muistan, mä viimeksi taisin unlockata sen myös. Ja se toimi helvetin hyvin. Tällainen muistikuva mulla olisi. Ja. No joo, eikä me näillä varmasti mennä. Eli mulla on iso tykki mukana. Ja tosiaan tervetuloa jälleen Iliumille. Otan mä save tohon kohti. Ja. Kelläs meidän piti mennä puhumaan, että me... Että me saatiin...
25. Sell at 25.
Hirveätä bisneksen käyttöä. Mä uskon, että taisi olla tänne. Jostain täältä se löytyi. Niin hänelle muuten...
Listen, I know the data is vital to the Kurosa family. Asana Dantius didn't give
me löydettiin